Thanks for joining us for this week's Radar Report. I'm Sage.
And I'm Eva.
Please stand for the national anthem performed by Catherine Hurley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
To start off, PHS Student Council is doing their annual bingo night.
Bingo night will be on March 19th and start at 5:30.
There are over $500 worth of prizes to win. Student Council hopes to see you there.
Moving on, the PHS Color Guard is looking for more members for this upcoming season. The first practice is next Tuesday in the band room.
If you are interested in learning some cool tricks, email Coach Morgan Trotchell.
P News is looking for students to help continue the 83-year tradition for the second semester.
They are looking for students to learn about journalism, write articles, and take photos for the newspaper.
Talk to Ms. Tubbs if you're interested.
Another announcement. Mr. PHS is looking for juniors and seniors to be contestants and MCs for their show this year.
If you have any interest in Mr. PHS, keep it in the back of your mind and reach out to Mr. Gussie.
The boys golf team is looking for more golfers. Anyone who is interested, please email Coach Gutzman for more information.
There will be a mandatory player and parent meeting on Monday, February 9th at 6 p.m.
In other news, DECA is hosting their Color a Smile event.
Color pictures for elderly people, active military, and anyone in the community who could use a smile.
Coloring 4 pictures can transfer to 1 hour of service hours.
If you're interested, please stop by Ms. Baranchek's room, and all pictures are due by January 14th.
Before the holiday break, the annual Hallapalooza event took place.
RSN reporter Gavin is here to give us more and recap all the holiday events.
The day before winter break, PHS had their annual Hallapalooza. This event was focused on expressing the Christmas spirit with everyone inside of the school. There were fun activities such as present stack, holiday broom chase, and Polar Express. Everyone was involved, whether it's from candy cane sales to dress-up days. I interviewed Mrs. Mikolajczyk to get an internal perspective on Hallapalooza.
The main goal for Hallapalooza is to all get in the holiday spirit and to feel all the connections that we have in our school and just to make the week following up to our Christmas break more fun for everybody. I hope that students take away a sense of community within our school and our school spirit, and that they just have fun with all the activities that we had planned. Hallapalooza is a big project that we start planning at the end of October. There's a lot of committees that do different things such as decorations around the schools, the homeroom competitions, the assembly competitions, all the advertisement and posters that you see, the candy cane sales. So yeah, it's been a long process, but it was nice to see it all come to fruition. Yeah, so we look at all students and all the different ways that we can get everyone involved, such as doing things during the school day, such as homeroom activities, candy cane sales, how to get different peers involved, and adding many different competitions to our assembly. My favorite part of Hallapalooza this year was seeing all the additions that we did to the assembly and all the new games that we did. It was really cool to see how much fun those all were.
So that wraps it for this year's Hallapalooza. There will always be a next time. Also, honorable mention to the Student Council for helping PHS execute this.
Thanks, Gavin, and thank you to everyone who helped put Hallapalooza together.
Great job to everyone who participated.
Sage, you are not gonna believe what I saw in the hallway this week.
What did you see?
A flying tortilla.
Here's this week's hallway huddle. Are you ready for hallway huddle?
Of course.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah, man.
Who can say where the road goes?
That was a hectic hallway huddle.
I wish I had gotten to slap someone with a tortilla.
To continue, next semester there will be a few big changes around school.
To get some more information, RSN reporters Morgan and Riley interviewed Miss Mattice. Let's see what she has to say.
Governor Evers signed a law, it's called Wisconsin Act 42, which prohibits the use of wireless communication devices during instructional time. So we're kind of getting a jump on that as well. So starting second semester, there will be no phones in the resource areas, as well as silence in the resource areas, kind of like English currently is. During a homeroom after break, we'll be going over the new rules so that everyone's aware of what that looks like. And so they're aware, and we also included some of this information in our most recent Pulaski newsletter, so that went out to parents on Friday. So the phone list will still exist, not for the same purpose as it did, because obviously phones won't be allowed to be out in the resource areas. However, still students are able to ask for smart passes to go to like the school store or the cafe, so the list still exists for that. I mean, if you're on the list because you have below 70% in a class, that's how it is right now. You're not supposed to be able to get a pass to go to those locations because you should be focused on getting your work done in the resource areas. But that is really going to be the purpose for that list. So PLL2 will be a privileged resource area. It will still allow students to have phones, and there'll still be quiet collaboration that is allowed, but it'll be based on semester grades. So you will have to have a 3.0 grade point average at semester, and that's not cumulative, it's just for the semester, and then also have no Fs on your report card. No, we said when we started some of these changes at the beginning of the school year that we would monitor how it's going, if students are managing their time well, if it's manageable for our staff in order to enforce different things. So we've heard from staff what we're able to accomplish in those resource areas, and like I said, we took a survey and this is kind of what's come out of it. So we'll see how second semester goes, and that doesn't mean that things won't change moving into next.
Thank you, Ms. Mattice. There will be more information given to students during homeroom on Monday.
Now on to this week's winter sports report with Morgan and Melanie.
Thank you, Eva and Sage. The girls' basketball team has been on a bit of a roll here. Despite losing to Bayport over the break, they bounced back on Tuesday night with a win against Seymour, 39-36. They now have an overall record of 6-7. Tonight they will look for another conference win at home against Notre Dame. Be there to support our girls tonight.
The boys basketball team is hoping to bring that winning streak back after a nice 69-42 win against Southwest on Tuesday night. Bowden Schmidt had a great night with over 20 points. They now have a big conference game at Notre Dame at 7 p.m. The theme is prep, be there and be loud.
Over the break, the girls wrestling team competed at Bi-State in lacrosse. Congrats to Leah Capella, who took 5th at Bi-State. Tonight the girls will travel to UW Stevens Point for another tournament. Good luck, girls.
The boys competed at the Marquette Challenge on December 20th. They had 10 medalists, which included 5 finalists. They were also able to capture the team title. Congrats to Eli Tibbs, Sawyer Goodness, and Wes Olson, who all took first in their weight class. Thursday, the boys had a dominant showing at Preble, and tonight they will compete at the Kakana tournament. Good luck, boys, and keep up the great work.
The girls' hockey team had a great winter break with 3 more wins. This past Monday, they traveled to Chippewa Falls to play 2 games, winning both 3-2 and 8-0. The next day, they headed back to Black River Falls and won 1-4 to continue their winning streak of 12 games this season. The girls also played the Fox City Stars Tuesday night, winning 4-0. They will play tonight against Gentry Academy. Good luck, girls.
The boys hockey team has had a busy winter break. On December 23rd, they played De Pere at home and won 3-1. Over winter break, they traveled to Appleton for a tournament. They played NHM, Middleton, and Eau Claire North. They started the tournament with a tough loss, losing 2-3, but had a strong finish, winning 2-1 and 3-2 against Middleton and Eau Claire North, taking the consolation champion title. To finish off the break, they played this past Saturday against Fond du Lac, having a tough loss, losing 1-2. The team also played Fond du Lac Springs yesterday. Tomorrow they will head to Manitowoc to finish the week off. Good luck, guys.
The boys swim team took first place at the Watertown Invite on Saturday the 20th, and the boys were able to win the meet for the first time in 7 years. Congrats to the boys. This past Tuesday, they had a close loss against GBU at home. They will be competing at Ashwaubenon Invite tomorrow. Good luck, boys swim.
The girls' dance team continues to thrive in their competitions. Before break, they were at Little Chute and took home second place in both their pom and kick. This Saturday, the girls' dance team will head to Freedom for their 3rd competition of the season. Congrats to all of our Raider athletes for keeping up the great work. Back to you, Eva and Sage.
Thanks, Morgan and Melanie.
Great job to all our winter sports athletes.
Lunch today is chicken potato wraps, sloppy joes, and pizza choice with sides of cheesy hash browns, baby carrots, tossed salad, and grapes.
That's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in.
Make it a great day and a fun weekend, Raiders.